Hey everyone, I just want to show you guys this quick review on my Ghostbusters gear here, which is pretty cool. I've been wanting to show this since the day I first got it. It's just been so busy and we haven't really had the time to get around it, but today's day and also Halloween is just upon us, so this is the perfect time to be able to do the review and show it to you guys. Alrighty, over here we have the Spirit Halloween Proton Pack, which is pretty cool. And you can also find this over at your local Halloween Spirit store, or if you want to be able to go find something like this, you could definitely go onto their website, which is pretty cool. That way you can, check that out. If you want, I'll try to put a link down below, and you can go check this stuff out for yourself. Overall, it's definitely something cool to be able to have. But since I got the chance to be able to get all this good stuff, you better hurry up before they're all completely just gone. I don't know how many chances you have, unless if you get lucky and find some on Amazon. Which most likely that might be your better, chances. But overall, when I first got it, it went out of the box, and it just literally, got within the box, and I done the opportunity by opening it already. So the box looks just like this. It's pretty awesome, which happens to be about 26 inches, but overall, when you take it out of the box, it definitely looks like this. But it also comes with its own ribbon cable. The ribbon cable, I kind of did some modifications myself. I added in the iron arm here. It's not obviously the correct one, but I had to find some random pieces around, and basically I just took apart my RC antenna and I just duct taped that on really quick. Later on, sometime in the near future, I'll do some better mods with this, but for now, what I found was on Amazon is this ribbon cable here, so that worked out pretty well, and I just unscrewed these two screws here, which anyone could do, and basically just took off the original ribbon cable. It's still on there. What I did was I kind of twirl that around a little bit, so that way I could just put duct tape right there and the duct tape will hold just fine. I know you're supposed to have like a little connection here, which is some sort of grip that you just screw on there. So yeah, that's what I've done. It's just a quick little mod, but it's pretty cool. And I also did it here too. I added in this green tube because originally it was a blue section. I don't know why it's just there, because Spirit's Halloween, that's their version. And I did the same thing over here. I added on a yellow those CAD cables, and I figured I'd cut this part off and just kind of like slap it on there. And I just cut off those two blue ones, and I just snug it on, and it's perfectly well fit. As for the Ecto, I got the Ecto from Walmart, which is pretty awesome, and I just used some double-sided tape and put that on there, and there you go. Originally, this is supposed to be gray, which is the volume knob, but sometime later on, I'm going to do some mods with that too, but not right now because Halloween's coming up pretty soon. But overall, this is what the pack looks like. It's got the little light bar graph here that goes up and down, but this is just your standard version. And over here, it's got a little speaker. I've seen a lot of people do their own mods with this too as well. You could put your own sounds, but since I don't have the specific time to be able to do anything like that until probably we'll see when that time comes, but right now it's just Halloween's right around the corner, so this is what I got. But overall, compared to an actual Proton pack, I had to put the loom tube over here on this side, so that way, usually it's supposed to be on this side, but I decided to put it on this side. But it looks good, which is in my opinion. And also I did another mod here. I put a another loom tube, which is like a little thick loom tube, which just splits in between, and there's like a green tube that goes all the way around, which is okay, but I decided to put that on there because it looks more accurate. As far as the stickers are okay, not really what you expect, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm glad they did what they did because it looks pretty darn cool. I like everything about it, and you know, fake brass fittings on there, and also for the neutral wand, the neutrino wand, like maybe 15 inches, pretty close, but not bad, you know. And as for the lights and sounds, here's what it sounds like. So basically, I also did some mods too as well. I put some safety tape here too, just to make it look, you know, as people will know that I'm going down the street, so they'll see me. But overall, it looks pretty darn neat. So the battery pack goes in the back like that, and then you can just turn it on like that. So basically what I've done, I was trying to put my sound chip board that I had, but unfortunately this one kinda fried on me, so now I have no choice but to use the sounds that are on this one. But I mean, the sounds on this one is decent enough, and you know, it's got the nice cover section there. But overall, I've seen people put Alice frame packs back there, which someday I really want to do, is put an Alice frame, but for now, this is as good as it's gonna get. But overall, here's what happens. Here's what the Proton neutral wand looks like. Very small compared to the actual one, which is like maybe 2 inches, and the other one's like 3. And here's what it sounds like. That's pretty cool, right? I know it. So basically, that's all the sounds that it, you know, goes with overall. I mean, it's a good, decent pack. You know, it's lighter than your average regular pack, but one day I would love to own the actual Proton pack, which is like 26 inches versus the, I think, 12 inches compared to a 13-inch version of it. And as for my outfit over here, this is a Dickies version of a flight suit. I had this for a while now, since my high school days, and we were supposed to look cool, and I figured I might as well use this to you know, have for my Ghostbusters outfit. And you know, it works. I got my patch here, and you know, everything looks pretty legit. And I also added in this right here, which is the logo that was on my shirt that doesn't fit me anymore. So I figured, you know, I might as well just take off the logo and just put sticky tape all the way around, or that adhesive tape, so that way it'll just, you know, stay on there. And it works like a charm. It's pretty cool. So I can't wait to show that off for Halloween tomorrow. And now we're finally moving on to my awesome trap here. This trap is pretty cool. I do want to do some mods to it someday, but overall, you know, the trap itself is a pretty darn close to the actual trap itself versus the Maddie collector traps. It's about almost roughly the same size as the Maddie. Unfortunately, these things here, they don't do anything, but you know, they're just there. It's also moddable, At first, I had to do some mods to this because, unfortunately, when we first got it over at the Halloween Spirit store near our area, which is in Azusa, um, the sounds on here, which is the speaker, because there's a little coil inside the speaker, that coil didn't actually work right, and basically I had to kind of switch the speaker, and I figured it out. I had to swap speakers, and there's like a big fat speaker in there, but overall the whole thing works. But someday I would love to add unfortunately, sadly, there's no foot pedal, so you have to use that button right here, which is like just a pin, your pins, where you put your pins. Of course, that wasn't there, I just added that in there. And then you gotta manually close the trap just like that, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But here's another sound. Here's one more time of the sounds. Kind of sounds like your actual Proton pack in a way. LED lights up. And you gotta close it manually. And it's Slimer from the reboot, of course, with green LED lights. I know it's Slimer from the reboot version because, it's... And you gotta obviously close it up here, sadly. But, like I said, I would love to add an actual foot, DIY foot trap pedal someday with an Arduino on there, so we'll see how that will go. But since there's no time to be able to do anything, you turn it off like that. Not like the actual switch on the regular traps, but like the hero traps. It is what it is. So just telling you all, once you get it, which is about I got lucky with this one. Originally this was around $50, but they knocked it off between $30 because of the speaker that didn't work. Somebody obviously returned this one, but thankfully for me, I decided to do some mods, and sure enough, it works, no problem. Oh, and the safety tape I also put on there too as well, and there's Slimer, and also this one that I won over in Vegas. There's nowhere to put them, so I had to put them somewhere. But overall, the Proton pack itself is around $69.99. If you do the 20% off, they'll give you it'll be like $65. But you better hurry. Like I said before, you gotta get lucky on Amazon, or get lucky if you're there in person if you get the chance. Overall, I did also pick up the belt too, and it also came with these pretend replicas of and this one I just obviously added on myself, so I got this over at the dollar store, which is pretty awesome, and it just also went with the belt. But overall, I did some mods with the cup holder for the PKE meter, and this is pretty cool. I definitely love this PKE meter. Always, happy Halloween and happy Ghostbusting. This is definitely something that you guys should literally just have and have fun with, and you can take it to your first con, like your convention. You can go to any convention really, and you could just have a blast with these. Instead of carrying the actual heavy Proton pack, you can have the lighter, better experience to have the Proton pack too as well. Overall, I mean, it's best for both worlds, and that way you can just have fun. I mean, it's always, it doesn't matter what Proton pack you have, but these Proton packs are truly amazing, and Spirit Halloween, they really did an amazing job. So thank you, Spirit Halloween, for giving us these amazing Proton packs, and we thank you for just giving us Ghostbuster fans a chance to be able to have the experience to becoming a Ghostbuster this year for Halloween. As always, if you guys enjoy this review, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe if you want some more content. I'll definitely be filming a reaction video tomorrow for Halloween, and yeah. So if you haven't seen yesterday's video with me and my friends hanging out for his birthday party, that was definitely a lot of fun. Saw Jack Black. Yeah, that was awesome. Other than that, we'll see you guys real soon. Have a good one.